Hey guys, I'm Catalina, and in today's video tutorial I'm going to show you how to crochet a simple and basic handband slash ear warmer slash neck warmer, which is going to look like this. Now I know maybe it is not yet time for something like this, but autumn is already coming in Ireland, and it really does come in handy having something like this in my bag when I'm taking walks down the beach, especially during the evenings and stuff like that. So it really does come in handy. So therefore I thought I should make a tutorial for this headband. This is how it should look like. Or you can use it, as I said before, as a neck warmer. Just like this. Well, to make your own headband just like this one, you are going to need approximately 150 grams of chunky yarn, and this is the color I'm going to use for this tutorial. So a size 8mm crochet hook, European size. And also you are going to need a measuring tape. And of course knowledge of the half double crochet stitch, and that's all you need to make your own headband. Now I know some of you guys are going to ask me what brand of yarn I'm using for this tutorial, but maybe some of you know that I'm always using, or almost always using, unbranded yarn that comes from a factory back home in Romania. So it's just unbranded yarn that I'm using. But I do have 5 skeins for sale on my website, just like this one, 150 grams. So in case you would be interested in having this type of yarn, then you can have you can check my website, and link to this specific yarn can be found in the description box below. So now let's get started with the actual tutorial. So first of all, take your measuring tape, and we have to, of course, measure our heads to see how big the headband is going to be. So I'm going to put this under my hair. And let's see. That's the point. And it says 58 centimeters, which is 23 inches. And well, we don't want the headband to be this big because yarn stretches. See? So the headband is going to be about 4 inches smaller than we just measured. So now take your yarn and make a foundation chain of 11. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 and 11. And this is going to give us 10 half double crochet stitches on each row. Wrap the yarn around your hook, and we are going to work in these bottom loops. So that's a bottom loop right there, and so on, and not in the top loops like we normally do. So now skip first 2 chains at the beginning of the foundation chain and insert your hook under that bottom loop, wrap the yarn over, pull through, wrap the yarn over, and pull through all 3 loops on hook. This chain 2 at the beginning will count as a half double crochet stitch. So work another half double crochet in the next bottom loop. So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. And as I said, the chain 2 at the beginning of this row counts as a half double crochet stitch. So therefore we have 10 stitches in total. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the chain 2. And this just completed the first row of this headband project. Moving on to row 2 now. Chain 1 and turn. Now, do you see all these loops right here? Let me just zoom in and show you better. That loop, this loop, and so on. These are the loops we are going to work our half double crochets in on row 2 and throughout the project. So what we do now, wrap the yarn around your hook once, insert your hook into under that top loop right there, wrap the yarn under, pull through, and finish working your first half double crochet on row 2, sorry. So do that again. Wrap the yarn around your hook, insert hook under that loop, pull the yarn through, yarn over hook once, and pull through. So there are 3 half double crochets there so far. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Now be careful here. I'm going to zoom in again and show it better to you guys. So that was the 8th one. The 9th one is done in that loop. And where do we do the 10th half double crochet? Well, this is the chain 2 at the beginning of row 1. So that's where we are going to work our last half double crochet. So wrap the yarn around your hook once as usual and just insert your hook into that top chain. Pull through, and this completes second row. Now I haven't showed you yet how it is going to look on this side. So this is the effect we are going to get. It actually looks knitted, as you can see. Now to complete your headband, all you need to do is just repeat this second row. So chain 1 again, turn, and work half double crochet stitches under this loop right here on the side. So 2, 3 half double crochet stitches, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and the 10th one. We don't have a chain 2 here, but that is the last loop that we have to work in. Insert your hook under the top loops, both loops this time at the end of the row, and pull through and chain 1. And again, this is the effect that we are getting. I will do one more row with you. So chain 1 right here at the end of previous row, yarn over your hook, insert hook in that loop, and pull the yarn through, and work 10 half double crochet stitches across. Now, I told you guys that at the beginning of the video, when we measured our heads, that this headband is going to be approximately 4 inches smaller than the dimensions we got. So I had 58 centimeters. My head was 58 centimeters, so therefore this headband is going to be 10 centimeters smaller, so 48. And because it stretches, it will fit my head perfectly. And again, we are at the end of this row, and do you see these 2 loops right here, where when we finish a row we are working the last half double crochet into both these loops, and not just one as we do across the row. Hey guys, so as you can see, I completed half of the headband, and there are 15 rows here so far, and I'm going to measure it too. So 24 centimeters, and as I said, I need 48, and so I'll have to make 15 more rows, and then it's done, completed. So hey again guys, as you can see, I finished. I have 31 rows, even though I said I'm going to make 30. I made one extra row to give my headband just a little bit of extra stretch. Plus we will have to join these two sides together, so because of that you might want to add just one extra row at the end of the project. And I'm going to show you now how to join the sides. To join the two sides, I'm going to use a smaller crochet hook size, a 6mm European size. And to join them, we will be slip stitching the two sides together. Well, first of all, chain 1 at the end of your last row, and now take the other side and insert your hook right there under that under that first loop, and then insert your hook under that first loop right there, yarn over hook, pull the yarn through both loops and then through the loop on the hook, and pull the yarn just a little bit tighter. Now insert your hook again into that, under that second loop, and then insert your hook under the top loop on the second side. Yarn over hook, pull through and through. So insert your hook right there, and then under the first loop on the second side and pull through. And do that across across the two sides. And one more to go. So insert your hook right there under that first loop, and that's the top, the first loop of the second side. Now take a scissor and cut the yarn somewhere where you want to, and now finish off. But we have that little bit there, and this is how the joining looks like. So it looks almost the same as the other rows, but we have, as you can see, we have these two little bits of yarn, and we are going to hide them across the project. So just take this little bit, turn the project on the other side, and just hide that yarn across. Pull through right there, and I'm going to insert my hook into that loop right there. Pulling the yarn through, and let's do this maybe 2 more times until the yarn is secure enough. So one more time. So now we can cut this end right there, and do the same with this little bit of yarn right here, just to secure it as we did with the previous one. So let's try our headband now. Ta-da! As you can see, this one is just a little bit smaller than the red one I made previously, but I used a chunkier yarn for this project, so I thought I didn't want it to be too bulky or something like that. But I still quite like it. Also as a neck warmer. Ta-da! Or as a hair accessory. Ta-da! Well, I hope you guys enjoyed my video and that it was easy to follow, and if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to write me. And you can also find written instructions for this headband on my website. Link can be found in the description box below and here in the video. And also you can keep in touch with me on Facebook and Twitter and just about it, and Pinterest, yeah, and Google Plus. And links to these places can also be found in the description box below. So thank you guys for watching my video, and I'm going to see you another time for another tutorial. Bye! Bye bye!